Roll of the Dice. In the small town of Willow Creek, there was a group of friends who loved to play tabletop games every weekend. They played Dungeons and Dragons, Call of Cthulhu, and many other games that required 20-sided dice. They were obsessed with the thrill of the roll and the excitement of the game. One dark and stormy night, the group decided to play a new game they had never played before. It came from an old dusty book they found in a second-hand bookstore. The game was called Roll of the Dice. The game was simple enough. Each player would roll a 20-sided dice, and the number they rolled would correspond with a different room in a haunted house that they would explore. The goal was to make it through the entire house and escape before sunrise. However, there was a catch. Anytime a player rolled a 13, they would be visited by a ghost who would attempt to kill them. At first, the game was fun and thrilling. They explored the rooms and found hidden treasures, but then they started rollings. First, it was just a slight chill in the air, then a voice whispering their name. But as the night went on, the ghostly visitations became more frequent and more aggressive. Suddenly, the players realized that this was not just a game. They were trapped in a real haunted house, and the dice had brought them there. The only way to escape was to make it through the entire house, but every roll in the game became a roll of life or death. As the night went on, the group became more and more desperate. They found themselves sacrificing each other in order to roll lower numbers and avoid the ghost. They became paranoid and distrusting, and soon the game turned into a fight for their lives. By the time the group finally made it through the entire house and escaped, they had lost half of their friends. The game had become all too real, and the price of the roll of the dice had been their sanity and their souls. From then on, the group never played tabletop games again, and whenever they saw a 20-sided dice, they couldn't help but shudder at the thought of the game that had almost claimed their lives.